Ignore the cat. Emergency video, guys. What the heck is going on? Khamzat misses weight by 7.5 pounds. According to Dana, he just made a live video on Instagram where he said that Khamzat was cramping up and that's why he had such a tough time making weight. So they kind of suspected it yesterday. I don't know if I buy that. I think it could be one or two reasons. Either that's true and he was having a tough time making weight, or Khamzat was just being irresponsible. He only has like 2 or 3 fights and then he's already fighting the number 2 ranked fighter in Gilbert Burns, shooting his way right up to the top. And he kind of has his way with the UFC, so then he's being irresponsible, misses weight. He says on the scale, not too bad. After he misses weight by 7.5 pounds, that makes no sense. But luckily for us, the UFC fixes it all. They have Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. I like that fight. Kevin Holland versus Khamzat Chimaev, which is a 5-round fight. I kind of like that fight too, but if I had to predict it right now, I think Khamzat is going to take it to the ground immediately and possibly get a rear naked choke. Then the Leech versus Daniel Rodriguez. I mean, credit to Li Jingliang, credit to Tony Ferguson, credit to Nate Diaz and Daniel Rodriguez and Kevin Holland, because they didn't have to necessarily negotiate or take these fights. Imagine Lee bought a fresh new suit and then they cancel the press conference and now he wants to fight Tony Ferguson and potentially fight a big star, and then that fight gets canceled as well. It's crazy. Then Nate Diaz says he doesn't want to fight somebody that doesn't make weight, but then Tony Ferguson is offered and Ferguson taking the fight as well and saying yes. So everything kind of had to work out in order for this fight card to still be finalized. Now, I don't know how the UFC feels about Khamzat Chimaev, but I would imagine in a sense he's on thin ice, because to miss weight by that much is just ridiculous. I mean, and then to joke around, he made a tweet online where he says it's Darren Till's fault, and he's kind of like laughing about it as if he's not taking it serious. And I don't mean to like judge him this early on, but it just raises suspicion, at least for me, where you have a golden opportunity to fight Nate Diaz, one of the biggest names in the UFC, and you kind of fumble the bag. So unless it's really true that he was actually cramping up and he couldn't make weight and the UFC knew about this all along, I can see that. But I think he needs to have a big performance, a dominant performance, and one that amazes the crowd, because if not, the fans could start turning against him. The UFC, in a sense, could start turning against him. Imagine if Kevin Holland actually pulls it off and he gets a win. Now, all of a sudden, first he looked human against Gilbert Burns, and now against Kevin Holland, he loses. That steam is gone about him being the new face of the UFC or being the next welterweight or even middleweight champion. So a lot just transpired a few hours ago, but luckily we still have a fight card. And if I were to give my quick picks, guys, Nate Diaz versus Ferguson. And I know I'm shooting from the hip here, but I'm going to go with Ferguson. I think this is a big fight for him. Nate Diaz is already on his way out. Ferguson needs a win, and he needs it badly. Maybe this is his opportunity for him. I think he could strike there with Diaz. Yes, his chin does worry me a little bit, but I think this is a good opportunity because I think Khamzat was a tougher fight for Ferguson. I think Ferguson pulls it off. Khamzat, I think he's going to take it quickly to the ground and make quick work of Kevin Holland. Even though I like Holland a lot, I wouldn't be surprised if he lands a massive head kick early and just leaves it all out there as well. We don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'm going right now with Khamzat by early finish. And Li Jingliang versus Daniel Rodriguez. Right now, I'm going to pick Li Jingliang, and I think he's going to be able to pull off a victory. You guys let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Tomorrow, we'll be here for a live stream and a live commentary on UFC 279. So it should be a lot of fun. We'll do live call-ins where you could call in and give your picks on the fight and possibly do a giveaway just like we did last stream. So be here tomorrow. Hit the bell for post notifications, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.